Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another 3 on the 3rd. Um, so this is a collaboration between myself and a bunch of people. It's an open collab, so feel free to join in if you would like. Jump in, jump out, whatever. It is basically to get our cards done, our winter themed holiday cards, whatever you celebrate. And I don't like it, I'll just be honest. I've never liked the collab, but I do it so that I can get them done. I'm not a fan of winter holiday cards, or holiday card making, rather. I don't know why. Usually it was because, that meant I had to leave my fall cards behind, right, and get started on winter, which I love fall and I just do not want to leave behind. So I think that was part of it. But yeah, I just never really got into making them. So it's just one of those things, right? We all have our little things. So this is the best way for me to make myself get it done, is to do a 3 on the 3rd or something. And then they're done, and then I don't have to worry about it. So what I used today was this, and I think why I sound a little grouchy, is because I do not like this dye now. I thought it was so cute. I love birds and all that. And I thought, oh my gosh, the bird is decorating the tree, and oh, well, um, and it is like 100% user error. It's nothing really against the dye, but I'm so mad at it. It's probably going in the D-stash pile, because, well, you'll see. I thought I was going to get all fancy Nancy and use my these little Altenew. Well, I'll show you. Hang on, let me glue this so I can focus a bit. Where's the set? Okay. So this is the set. It's the watercolor brush markers and Winter Wonderland. All right. So I used. Where's it at? Is it that one? Nope, not that one. This one. This one to color this. First of all, it wasn't coloring very well. Although maybe if I spritz it with water or something, I don't know. But it was already annoying me. And then I wanted the berries red, and there was just no real way to color it well and leave the berries red, and it was just driving me crazy. So I just cut it out in green. I also went ahead and used this. It's the Altenew Layered Snowflakes die. I mean, not die. Crap. Embossing folder. And just emboss the background a little bit. I turned it however I could get the most snowflakes on there. So, I'm not probably, I don't know, I don't know. Anyway, I colored this all, I see I already ripped that, with this. What is this? Metallic marker from Crafter Square. It must be a Dollar Tree. And then, so you can also, oh, poop. Okay, so the die also comes with this. Okay. Well, what good that did. So I cut out that to go behind it. Crash and burn, y'all. I'm telling you, I'm not in the mood tonight. Not in the mood. At the end, we might put a little of this on it and add some berries or something. I'm not sure, but I'm just not dealing with that one anymore. I've moved on because I cut it out in white, and maybe that was my mistake. I don't know. So I embossed some cards. Let me just pull these over here. Put this behind this so I can actually remember to use it. And then I thought maybe I would forget about the coloring, and I would just do it in white. so we're probably just going to try that. I don't know. But anyway, check out the description box below for happier crafters, and hopefully you guys are happy. And better cards, because frankly I think these are not good at all. But you know, you win some, you lose some, so whatever. It's late, I'm ready for bed, and whatever. I think I stayed out too late last night. It was celebrating, well, it's August, well now it's technically, I think it's after midnight, so it's August the 2nd technically, but anyway, on the 1st I was out under the full moon and all that good stuff, having a fire with my fiance, and he was, anyway, it was a nice night. Yeah, I think that is what I'm going to do. Just do one in white. See how... I might end up with red berries on this one. I don't know. But I'm definitely just gluing it down. Getting it done. Check, check. I don't know. I'm in a weird mood tonight. So, not really a bad mood. Just a little annoyed with this, I guess. But anyway. But like I said, I think I stayed out a little too late last night. I didn't get much sleep then. And, yeah, and then I cut grass today instead of stamping like I wanted to, and that took longer, and supper took longer, and just everything. All this trying to eat healthy, and it takes forever. You gotta cut everything up and do all the stuff, and I don't know, I made some tilapia. It was good, but I don't know. Somehow, bad eating takes a lot less time. If you've never dieted before, lucky you, first of all. If you haven't needed to do that. But yeah. So, I don't mind this on white, actually. And I thought about just coloring in, possibly, the star and seeing how that went as well. But, anyway, it was a gorgeous full moon. And, so sometimes we have to pay for our good times a little bit, right? Okay. And his new cat bonded with me. Well, it's really a stray. He's kind of taken it in, so it's his for all intents and purposes, because it's already, you know, he's already went and got it neutered and just the whole nine, so it's his. Let's face it. Alright, I need... Let's see, I'm just going to test that. Ooh, that's a little dark. It looks light, but it's dark. Let's see what this one does. It's still... Alright, let me go down to, like, something down here. Well, that'll probably work. Let's just barely tip it, touch it there. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna leave it for now. We may come back to it. I may come back to it after the thing. I don't even know anymore. What am I gonna do with this one? I'm gonna glue this down first so that whatever happens, that's already done, and I won't forget about it. So anyway, so how are you guys? Like I said, hopefully the other collaborators doing this will be much better and happier, and their cards will turn out in a phenomenal way. I don't know. My Wi-Fi is still out. That's annoying. I did learn how to, thanks to Brandy, turn on my hotspot thing, my other phone. Like, I have cell service, I just don't have Wi-Fi. So, and actually called about it today. And, so first, it was so weird. I don't know. I'll tell you what, before we commit to that one, let's see. I got this out. This is the Liquid Pearls in Garnet. Yeah, that's going to be dry. It's alright. I knew ahead of time that all my stuff seems to be drying up, so I got out a little push pin thing here. But anyway, so I called the number for the phone company, who I have my internet through. And let me find a piece of something. Yeah, maybe. Probably, if I was going to hit all these little berries, I probably should have glued them down a little better. This is going to take a while. Oh well. Do you guys have some time? I think I have some time. Anyway, so I called, and first he said, yeah, there are outages in your area, and blah, 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 which I already told you about, that somebody had stolen something that makes it work. I think it was the copper, but I don't know. And so from several towns or whatever, we're one of the last to get fixed. But some people have it, whatever, I don't know. But I know the guy who works on, like, locally or whatever, but I just didn't want to call him because he's like one of my principals, or my assistant principal's husband. And, I just don't want to do the school thing right now or talk about school or whatever. So I just didn't ask her or anything. But anyway, so I was talking to the guy, and first he said, yes, there's allergies, blah, blah, blah. Then he tells me a couple of things to try. I'd already tried those, but I did it again just to please him. And so he's like, oh, well, you have a problem, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, shocking. And so said he would put a work order in to send a tech out. And, okay, you know what? I actually am liking this just a little bit better with this on it. Or maybe it's spending time with you guys. It's making me happier already. I like the color. It's like my nail polish, well, not nail, but my favorite nail polish color. But anyway, so the only two tech guys is, so one of my boss's husband, and then a former student of mine. And so either way, I'm like, ugh. So I was like, just put that on hold or whatever. And I said, I'll just give it a couple more days, and I'm sure they'll get it fixed or whatever. And if not, like, I'll call you back. And so he said he would, like, keep the ticket open or something. And he could dispatch somebody at that point if I wanted to. So basically, I just need to feel like my house is, like, clean. And if they have to come in and, like, work on it. And I feel like I need to dust and vacuum and just, I don't know. Because they're always, like, my Wi-Fi box thingy is, like, over in the corner and near my desk and whatever. And I don't know. Like, I just don't clean over there very often. But I need to pull everything out so it's, like, not dusty if they have to take it apart or whatever, I feel like. So, but everything needs a good cleaning anyway. Oh my gosh. Okay, so now I'm back to being ticked. Sticking your finger in it, not good, not good. But I can save it. I can save it. As long as I don't do it anymore. But yeah, so as soon as I get the house clean, if it's still not fixed, I will call and then let one of them come, which annoys me to no end. I hate living in a small town. Like, you just know everybody, and I don't know. It's just weird sometimes. I would rather just be around strangers, personally. But oh well. I do not. So, and I especially wish we had a vet's office. Believe me. I took my dog to the vet. Is where that's coming from, Brownie. Okay, so if I just did these again, I'm not going to make you guys sit here through this. I'm just going to try a few. and see what we think with just the red and white. So there wouldn't actually be any green on the leaves, but there would be some red. I don't know. Is that a berry? Is that supposed to be a berry? I feel like there should be some there. Anyway, Brownie's doing well. She got her annual shots, and but we had to bump up her appointment because her ear was bothering her. I thought it was, and it was. She would just barely like dig at it a little bit, but then she would shake her head really hard. But honestly, I thought a fly might be in it or something, because it was so hot and there were a lot of flies out one day, and I don't know. That was just what I thought was going to happen. That or an ear infection, but she wasn't doing it very often, so I don't know. But anyway, on the way, poor little thing, she got sick, and it was okay. Warning. I should get a flashing light. Warning. I'm about to talk about some gross stuff, so if you don't like gross stuff, probably turn this off. So she threw up, but it was so sweet because she was in the front seat with me, or I was driving. She was in the passenger seat, and she somehow managed to throw up right in my cup holder. Like, the throw up was contained right in there, and I thought, sweet, I can easily clean that. Like, that's great. And I even said, thank you, baby. You did good. So I thought she was done, and I had I put, normally whatever she's going to do, she does in the back, and so I never really thought about her getting sick up in the front anyway, but anyway, I had just an old, actually it was like skulls, it was like a skull jacket or whatever from Torrid. I love that thing. I used to use it for just sitting by the fire or whatever, but anyway, I had that spread over my seat, and I try to feel like where your feet go on the passenger side, fill it up, and then I stuff a couple of pillows right there so that she kind of has like a bigger seat in a way if she wants it, and it can stretch out and be all comfy, and but anyway, so she then proceeded about, I don't know, 5 minutes later, to throw up all over my seat. But I didn't realize she had like dug up the blanket, not the blanket, but the jacket. And so, yay, covering your seat didn't really work. All right, let's see what we think. Not as horrible. Still not good, but not as horrible. Okay, so what shall we do with this? It actually does come with another little cutout piece. These. But for some reason, I just want to color that darn thing. So maybe we will. I don't know. I just not using that piece because whatever, but you can. I mean, all right. But you know what I'm going to do? Ooh, I'm going to spray it. Let's see. I have Decayed. I thought that was a green. Wicked Elixir. We could try that. I was really thinking about a dark spray, but I think this could work. Let me get out my trusty spray thing here. It's a lot better than me spending all that time coloring, I tell you. All right. So, do a little dabberoo there. well, I like the color. I don't know if it'll go with the stuff, but I mean it can, because we can color it whatever we want. Well, maybe it'll be alright. Is that dry? Yeah. Nope. Yes. Okay. So I do still want a red bird. Okay. So, and I do like that darker color because it actually matches this anyway. So this is cardinal. Well, cardinal always makes me think of my boyfriend's mom that passed away. Anytime I see one. But anyway, so back to Brownie. So we got to the vet, and she was perfectly fine after her little throwing up thing. She was excellent traveling. She wasn't like jumping on me and all that stuff, except one time when there was a little bit of work on like a little bridge. They had like a little makeshift bridge set up, and it was really tight to go through. I think she saw the workers, and she got a little nervous or something, and she kind of was crawling over me. I'm like, not right now, Snookums. Like, Mama doesn't want to hit the bridge. So, but luckily it wasn't a very long bridge, so we were okay. Get that one little piece out right there. I know that probably nobody will notice, but it's going to drive me bonkers. Okay. Alright, so now I need a green that's kind of going to match that. Let me just try it on this first. Maybe. Although, we could actually highlight it. We might just do that. We'll use this green, but we will highlight it with a darker green. So that, I think that'll be okay. Anyway, we got to the vet. She got out fine. This was the first time I tried a harness on her. And next time we're going back to the leash. She does a lot better on a leash. I don't know why. But she was all over the place. She was like a maniac. And then she like smelled the dogs or something. I don't know. She did not want to go in. And so I was like standing at the door trying desperately to get her in. And I thought, can you people not see me out here? Is that not part of your all's job, is to come out and save the idiot people that need saving out here? Oh no, what is it telling me? Low battery. Close. Hang on, y'all. Let me just plug my thing up here. Had a full battery. Oh, I don't know what charger is. Alright, let me pop that in. It's only been 20-some minutes. My battery should be like lasting past that. Okay, so anyway, well, that part wasn't dry. Oh, not my night. Okay, so anyway, let's just color in that little star there. The bird can finish the tree and hang the star. Okay, darker green we said, right? I don't really have any rhyme or reason to this. We're just swishing. Yeah, I don't know. We'll think on it. Okay, so guess I'll just color this all around like I did on the other one. Sorry, y'all tilted a little, didn't you? Can't get it back right. Anyway, so in the vet, she had a different doctor than what we usually have. And so, I mean, I guess it's fine. He was okay. But Brownie really gave him a run for their money. She was difficult. I got her nails done because she's like Freddy Krueger and scratching the heck out of me all the time. And her back ones didn't need it, but the front paws did. But anyway, so with her ear, they had to take a swab of the ear to see if there was any, discharge or ear stuff. I don't know exactly. And so they did, and that was difficult. They really struggled with her. They also struggled with her shots. Shockingly, I thought that would be a breeze actually, because last time she was great, but she was younger, so But anyway, she once they did the ears the first time, then they said she did have like a little bit of a yeast infection starting in her ears. So one ear more so than the other, but I don't know. Like he saw a little something, he said in the other. So should outline the star just a little bit. It's probably a bad idea. I kind of don't like that now, but that's okay. Maybe I should put a little here, a little there. Or maybe we should like glossy accents of the tree. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I think we will. Well, I think not. I don't know if that one's got anything in it. I hear it down here. It's squeaky, squeaky. Maybe. Not much. Not much. But anyway, so the vet tech was not the greatest, and she actually let Brownie is really strong, stronger than she looks, and she's about 60 pounds now, so she's a pretty decent sized girl, and but anyway, she backs it up. Using that back it up. Anyway, so they couldn't hold her, and she like went off the back of the table or whatever, and I was like, oh my god. And so at that point I realized, let me help you. So I got up there and like held her or whatever, so the doctor could actually do the ear medicine, and it literally did take all three of us. So that was, whew. But they got it in there, and it was, apparently the medicine is good for 30 days. They said don't do anything else to her ears other than this, some sort of antibiotic, and then to bring her back in basically about 30 days, and we'll check and see. He said some need 2 to 3 rounds of it or whatever, but where hers was just getting started, it'll probably just be the one, but we'll make sure. And so he got an appointment scheduled for as soon as I go back to school, basically that Saturday morning. So so we will do that, and hopefully she will be all better. She's not, like, she did shake her head once on the way home, but that was it. So I don't think it's too terrible. I don't know, but I feel like she'd be doing a lot more if it was, or had progressed or anything. So, which is good, because I'd be like all pieces anyway if she was hurting. So, but anyway, so she's doing well. I was happy to get out of there, and so was she. And I really needed to go to the bathroom, and they have very large bathrooms, so you can like take your dog with you or whatever. But I was just like, forget it, just get her out of here, poor baby, just get her in the car. And so we did, But it was hell putting her in the car. She did not want to get in. Like Copper, like he'll get out and go to the bathroom or wherever or stop or like and he'll do his thing and then you're like, all right, let's go get in, and he'll just jump right back in. And but no, she like needs to look at everything, and I don't know. She did make some friends in the waiting room. She likes everybody. She played with a kid that was there, and she greeted everybody that came in, and because we were sitting at the bench like closest to the door, and so she would like look at them like and stick her head out there like almost making them pet her, and so that was kind of sweet. But and she even after the vet gave her shots or whatever. Even after that, she looked at him and licked him and kissed him. And I said, "Look, even though you're torturing her, she still likes you. Look at that." And all right, I'm slightly happier with this one. Slightly, not the most, but slightly. All right, so let's add some berries and kind of finish it off. But anyway, so I finally got her back in the car, and she got in my seat and then she would not move over for anything. Like I'm trying to sort of lean on her, like, okay, move over, and telling her, all right, watch out, look out, doing all the things, trying this and that. Nope, nothing. Just she was like hunkered in the seat. And but as soon as we got in there and shut the door, she crawled over on my lap. We sat there for a little bit and just cuddled and calmed down and whatever, and had a little drink of water and whatever. And then she was good to go. She was a perfect angel coming home. Not a just nothing. I mean, she didn't even go to the back for anything or whatever. She just sat right there and she just laid on. As long as she's like touching you, she like what's this arm because I'm driving, but like her little paws have to be like right here. So you have to keep your arm down, or either around her, one of the two, and her head will be on your lap. But other than that, I mean, as long as she's got that, she's good to go. So, but she was a perfect little angel coming home. But um, so we were happy to be back, and I'm really not looking forward to going again. But I don't know. Copper is a way better traveler, except last time he went a little nuts last time. But I swear I think he knew it was his surgery. I really do, because otherwise he's a great traveler. Like he really is. Um, my father is on me to find them a home again. I was supposed to be looking all summer, and I really haven't much. But I don't know. I just feel like something will come through, like, I don't know. So we'll see. I am going to go down to this rescue that I had found a while back, but I talked to the lady, but then, I don't know, it just didn't really pan out, and just, I don't know. I didn't pursue it too hard. So we'll see. I know they need like a real home where they can run and be on a farm and with children, and I don't know, be doing all the things. But I really do love them. I'll miss them so, so bad. I don't know. I think the vet tells me, he's like, you're a foster failure. You're going to keep them. I'm like, no, I really am not going to keep them, I swear. But he's like, well, you should. I'm like, well, how about at your house? Let's take them to your house. But he seemed like a nice guy. He's like a retired veteran. But I still like my other smart alecky vet better. He's not like a smart aleck. He's just got this like dry sense of humor that I don't know. But hopefully when I go back, we'll be able to see him. And like he felt of her stomach, and I mean I'm sure it was just like her little wellness check. But I was like, is something wrong? What do you feel? He's like, no, everything's fine. And then he like was looking at her teeth, and he was like looking. He's like, oh, looking at her skin. He's like, what do you use for flea medicine? I was like, oh my God, does she have a flea? And He said, no, no. He said, I was just going to say that it's working, whatever you're using. And she doesn't have any. I'm like, oh, okay. And then he checked something else, and I was like, is there, oh, her paws. I was like, do you see something wrong with her paws? He's like, do you want there to be something wrong with this dog? I was like, no, no, but you're freaking me out the way you're looking. Like, he's like, I'm just being thorough. I'm like, well, I like that. But anyway, you know how it goes. Um, so, I don't know. But, it was, all in all, that was, well, I won't say it was a good day, but it was a day. It was an adventure, but we got through it, so I think it's pretty good. All right, guys, so there basically is our 3 on the 3rd, and yeah, that's what I got. It's not exactly what I had planned on, but what I might do is get some glossy accents and go over the white part of this. I don't know. Not my favorite 3 on the 3rd, but they will do. So, and honestly, they're still better than this, what I started with. So, yeah. To sum it up, yeah, there we go. All right, guys, I will talk to you later. I hope you will check out everybody else's channels that are in this collab. You will see them in the description box below. They make some really cool stuff, so go check them out. And I don't know, see y'all later. Bye, guys.